Hi, welcome to my channel, Universal Soul Vibrations. I am here to bring you the New Year readings, and this one is going to be for Cancer. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I would like to pull two cards to see what you're leaving 2018 with. So I'm just going to get started with that. Spirit, give me one card. We got one card. Metamorphosis. Spirit. Oh, that one popped right out. And the Ten of Swords. Well, the Ten of Swords is a good thing to be leaving 2018 with. So the Ten of Swords, and it's the end. The 10 is a completion, so that's a good thing. The Ten of Swords, obviously you got these, this man laying here with all these swords in his back. He feels pretty defeated, betrayed, just kind of lifeless. I'm looking at this card because he got all these dang swords stabbed into him. I mean, isn't one enough? Why do you need 10? But you're going to be leaving that energy behind in 2018, and out of that is going to become a metamorphosis, which to me obviously is a transformation. You got some butterflies in here which signify transformation. You got your two flamingos. It's going to be a spiritual transformation. I'm almost feeling like it's going to be one of those, you know what, kind of aha things, where like, I finally get it, and this is where I need to be. I know there's something I want to read from this, I believe. Yeah, it's just a deep and beautiful change within yourself. And it talks about letting go. It's not an easy thing to do, but sometimes we need to let some things go. And out of that, there's growth. Lots of times better things come from that. And I'm almost feeling like this talks more about not letting people or things go, but pieces of you go, the unhealthy parts of you. And it's time for you to make this transformation. And you're gonna really like what comes out of this transformation, because who wants to walk around with all these swords in their back, okay? And you know what? Some of those swords were put there by yourself. They were put there by you, Cancer. I mean, some of them are from others as well, but you put some of these swords into yourself. So it's time to start pulling them out and make that transformation and change to the best you that you can be. So that's what you're leaving 2018 with, is a transformation. I don't think it has really started yet, but it's coming. It's going to be coming through in 2019. So let me shuffle a little bit more here and get on with the reading. What is Cancer's opening message from their guides for the year ahead? The Queen of Swords. How does Cancer achieve their goals and dreams in the year ahead? Ten of Pentacles. It's funny, that kind of clumsily flopped over and I put it back in the deck, but it wanted to come out again. What actions should Cancer take in the year ahead? What actions? The Empress. What are the departing energies for Cancer in the year ahead? What was last year about for Cancer in the year ahead? What are the departing energies? What are the departing energies for Cancer in the year ahead? Give me one card for the departing energies for Cancer. The Five of Pentacles. What is the main theme of this new year? Sorry, I don't think that one was supposed to pop, so I'm putting it back. What is the main theme for Cancer in the new year? What is the main theme? I think you're so close to like some new things coming in. What is the main theme? You know what? That one, wrong deck. What is the main theme of this new year for Cancer? Please give me one card. That Five of Wands wants to keep coming out. What future opportunities lie ahead and energies lie ahead for Cancer? What future opportunities lie ahead for Cancer? What future opportunities and energies lie ahead for Cancer? What future opportunities and energies lie ahead for Cancer in the new year? Please give me one card. Please give me one card for the future opportunities and energies for Cancer in the new year. Oh, we got two. So I'm going to take them both. What are the obstacles for Cancer in the new year and how do they overcome them? The Six of Pentacles. What are the talents Cancer will be bringing in the new year? What are the talents that Cancer will be expressing in the new year? What are the talents that Cancer will be expressing in the new year? Standing your ground. And what is the parting message for Cancer and how to approach things in the new year? And the Eight of Cups. Can you see all those? Let me just move these up and make sure they're all in the camera. We got two in this position. Okay, Cancer. So we are starting off with your opening message from your guides is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, she holds her sword of truth high. She's not afraid to speak the truth, and it doesn't matter whether this would be a female or male energy. She's also divinely protected. You see the little angel, the butterflies floating around. She speaks her truth. She's in her authentic self. So it's time for you to move into yourself and speak your truth and recognize your truth. I'm hearing recognize your truth. You know, it says the main theme of this new year for you, there's going to be conflicts. But I think how you handle those conflicts is all that's around it, okay? And I think the conflict is more within yourself than it is with others. So it's time for you to look at yourself and see what your true self is and speak your truths to yourself. Like the Queen of Wands. You know, every time I see that Queen of Wands card, all I think of is the Queen of Hearts. And I know that's the cups, but the Queen of Hearts and Alice in Wonderland. Off with your head. You know, she doesn't care. She's just going to take that sword and chop your head right off. So you need to speak the truth to yourself. And how you will achieve your goals and dreams is by being surrounded by those that mean a lot to you. If you look at this card, you've got all the generations here, help from family, friends. They're going to help you to see the real you, because some of these people do recognize what the real you is. These are people that are trusted and close to you, so they're going to help you achieve your goals and your dreams. The actions to take, the Empress. Now the Empress, she is all about fertility, nurturing, abundance, bringing abundance in. She takes care of, the things around her. She's creative. She's working to bring something to fruition. And she's also about unconditional love. And I think that's the big message in here, is to have unconditional love for yourself. First you need to come into yourself, and then you need to love yourself with unconditionally. And you can do this with the help of your friends and family who also love you without conditions and see you for who you are. The departing energies, what last year was about, is the Five of Pentacles. Now the Five of Pentacles, you see the man out there, he's kind of hunched over, he's using like a walking stick or cane. It's snowing out, so he's been put out in the cold. He thinks he's out in the cold, but there's a nice warm church up above that he can go into for shelter, but he just keeps walking by. And I think the departing energy that's leaving you is that you put yourself out in the cold. No one did that. You did it to yourself. Behind you, you have this healing energy, the green stairs guiding you to the healing part, the light. But you just keep walking by. You're keeping yourself out in the cold. No one put you there except for yourself. So we talked about the main theme of the new year, and we got the Five of Wands, which is conflict. It's a battle. And I think it's more of a battle within yourself. Trying to get yourself out of that place that you put yourself in. Getting yourself out of the cold and into the truth. Into the nurturing, the warmth, the unconditional love. The future opportunities and energies. We have the Four of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. So when I look at these two cards, they are the complete opposite. When I look at them together, in the Four of Cups, the boy is sitting under the tree and he's looking at the Three Cups that are empty. But there's an offer being made to him. I mean, and it looks pretty spiritual to me. It's from Spirit. It's from the universe. That offer's coming, but he's not looking at it. He's too busy looking at all the cups that are empty. So it's time, the future opportunities and energies that are going to be around you in 2019 are telling you to look at that cup that's in front of you, okay? And that's when you're going to get the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the happy life, the abundance, and it doesn't have to be so much romance or, family, but it's the abundant life, the one that you feel happy in, that, every day you wake up and you say, you know what, I'm glad I'm here today. It's got the rainbows with the pot of gold at the end. It's got the blooming gardens. It's just, you're pretty happy with your life. If you turn around and look at this cup that's being offered to you instead of looking at the ones that are empty. The card on how to overcome your obstacles is the Six of Pentacles. And this card talks about give and take, okay? So the obstacles and how to overcome them is telling you there must be an equal exchange of give and take. You can't always be the giver and you can't always be the taker. So you need to learn how to be both. I'm hearing that you usually are the giver, you're not the taker. And it kind of takes a lot of your energy, obviously, because you're not receiving anything back. But what I'm hearing is that you aren't allowing yourself to receive anything back because you're leaving yourself out here in the cold, okay? So your obstacles and how to overcome them in this upcoming year is to allow yourself to be the receiver as well, not just the giver. And let yourself be a person that can receive. The talents that you will be expressing in this upcoming year is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands talks about, we see the man high up on the thing with this thing that looks like he's getting ready to fight the people down. You want to fight everybody, Cancer people? I don't know. I'm only kidding. This talks about standing your ground in your beliefs, um, and you know where you want to go and the decisions that you've made. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. And it helps you get to, you know when you stand your ground, you're in a place where you feel your most authentic self. If you just go along with the crowd, you're not being true to yourself. So it's time for you to stand your ground in 2019. And the parting message and how to approach things in the year talks about the Eight of Cups. And if you can see, the Eight of Cups has all the cards stacked up in the back, and the man has his back turned to him. So there's some cups that you're going to be leaving behind in 2018 or 19. And I more so see this as pieces of yourself. You're going to be coming into a different person. That's what the metamorph is. Your whole 2019 is going to be about a transformation. And you're going to be going on a new journey. And new adventures are going to be coming your way. I'd like to pull a flower of oracle cards to go with this reading. So see, it wasn't all bad. You just need to, get into your true self, Cancers. Nurture yourselves. Don't stay out in the cold. There's nice warm places there for you, and people who appreciate you and for what you are, not a fake person. Just give me one card for Cancer's message for 2019 for the new year. Please give me one card for the new year for Cancer. Please give me one card for the new year for Cancer. Give me one card for the new year for Cancer. These cards are so sticky. They're sticking. Okay, what do we got? We got oneness. You observe the light and dark of duality as a way to see your creations manifest into the physical. The great light of love is different to the light of duality. It is the merging of all opposites into one. Become clear with this, otherwise you will be chasing only light, happy and nice, denying the dark, sad and awful, or vice versa. So we have to look into the dark sometimes to find the light. Opposite exist when we focus on one side. And I think you've been focusing on the dark side, so it's time for you to walk into the light. You know what you want. You know what you do want when you know what you don't want. Very simply stated. Duality exists in this plane to have us ask different questions of life and create physical manifestations from the energy that flows from those questions. This is how you create your life. All is well, for the light of oneness will never judge you. Unconditional love. It just shines upon you always. It is us who don't always feel its presence, and when we're focusing on a false perception of reality. So, I think that does sum it up. It's time for you to come into yourself so that you can move into this time of happiness. See that cup that's being offered to you, not the 3 empty ones. And if there's some cups that you need to leave behind, then leave them behind. I hope you have a great 2019, Cancer, but your year ahead is going to be one of transformation, and I think it's going to be a good one. Have a great night.